followed it from the air. Not sure if they actually got that car pulled over, but they did follow it for quite some time. We also know from the ground, we saw some tape from earlier on, one person being detained. Don't know if that person's going to be arrested. Don't know what led up to that. He must have been doing something that really picked him out of the crowd. Then later on, we saw one person get kicked out of the crowd and a fist fight start. Large crowd basically on one person. Some fists were flying, lots of movement, lots of scuffle, and then later that person's bleeding. Talking to some other people on the side of the road. Hopefully that person's going to get the medical attention they need. Right now, though, California Highway Patrol really trying to keep the 55 safe.
Stu, thank you so much. And just to give you an idea of how many people may be down there, 8,500 seats is that venue there at Costa Mesa at the Orange County Fairgrounds. We understand that it was a free event, but it had to get tickets through Trump's website, and there was oversold to capacity. And then there's another 3,000 people that showed up that seems to either attend or to protest this event.
Right.
So a total of about 11,000 people on board.
There was a mixture of both supporters and protesters out there, which have made for a dicey situation at Trump events in the past in other cities. KCAL9 Stacey Butler is now on the ground in the middle of all the action, and you have seen, Stacey, people being taken into custody.
Elsa, that's right. It seems to have thinned out right now, but you can see behind me the mounted deputies and the line of police with their riot gear. Now, they're at the tail end of this. We're just feet from the 55 freeway. If you pan left here, Wilson, you can see these are some of the protesters that refuse to disperse. And so this is who police are trying to get out of this area. You can see if you look this way, it's detention vans. Those are the vans where people are being taken into custody, the protesters that refuse to leave. And then we've got the mounted police and deputies here. And as I said earlier, every 5 minutes or so, they get a call to push forward. And you can see some protesters still in the middle of the road. There across the street is another group of them by that light pole. And they just refuse to leave. They're out here. At some point, they were in the middle of the road. Now they're on the sidewalks. It's very clear that these officers out here want them to move.